Greetings troops and welcome back to the channel. Mark, that's me, my words. In this video we're going to have a quick look back over last week's trading and see what's coming forward. This week it's the 2nd of May 2023. It's Tuesday troops, a lot to get through. Let's get into it. Don't worry, you're not making a mistake. It's not Monday, but yesterday was a bank holiday here in Europe, so I did take some time off. Anyway, straight into it. Adam Aaron, not a happy bunny. Robinhood putting out information that AMC have filed for bankruptcy. You absolutely cannot make this up, troops. With everything that Robinhood have been involved in over the last 2.5 years, you would think that they have some pretty stringent checks and balances in place before they start talking about companies like AMC, but it appears not. So they've put that news out. They quickly scrubbed it. But however, it's been picked up, obviously, and now Adam Aaron is talking about whether they are going to sue or whether they can sue. We're already speaking to lawyers to see if we can sue the dastards as he calls them. Again, that's interesting, troops. I'll be watching that for sure. Talking of legal action and AMC, the court case has been, the court hearing that was planned for last week went ahead. And the judge has said there's not going to be anything until June. So this is going to rumble on for a little bit more yet. The reverse split is not going to happen immediately. And that is just a sit and wait, troops. Sit and wait. The other big financial news over the weekend is that First Republic did go the way of the dodo, as I like to say. Bought out by JP Morgan, getting a very good deal there, JP Morgan. One which I think slightly bends the rules. Not my area of expertise, but from what I've been reading, JP Morgan are not supposed to be able to buy a bank if that would then take their control of 10% of all deposits in the US, or higher, make their control higher than 10% of all deposits in the US. Obviously for monopolization rules, they get too powerful or whatever. But they've let it go ahead, troops. So again, you've got to ask yourself, what's the point of having rules if those at the top are not going to stick to them? Them's the rules. Rules for thee, but not for me, as we like to say. Anyway, let's go and have a look at the charts. Let me just switch you over to the charts here quickly. On the first one, AMC, actually, troops, looking back, it's not been a bad run-up since the middle of March, despite my sometimes frustrating rants about what's going on. I feel it as much as anybody else, especially when we're down here at the sub $4. But you can see going back, generally, we've had a steady climb up to where we are today. We closed at 565 yesterday. The next area of support and resistance, in my opinion, is at 575. If we can get a break above that, we might get a nice little bit of a run-up, troops. With that court case being delayed, again, there's an opportunity for AMC to build a solid base, get some confidence back. And once people see that the price is stabilising and slowly climbing again, it may bring some more people back. Over to APE. It is what it is, troops. I've got not a lot of love for APE, and I've got not a lot of time for its technical chart. It's not going to be around for much longer, so I'm not going to go into it. There you go. GameStop. GameStop. If people have been following my channel, those that have been following my channel over the last 2 years, you know that we do look at some of the technical aspects, and the big gap up is the big talking point. Post earnings report, we had that massive gap up there from a high of $18.35 all the way up to $27. But we opened the day after earnings at $26.60. So there's that gap from $18.35 up to $26.60. Yes, I do take it from the wicks. I count that as part of the gap fill. Some people take it down here where the body has finished, but I take it from the wick. And we are just about there, troops. Yesterday we had a low of 18.46 and that high of 18.35 over there. So there's 11 cents difference. If we do drop down there today, I wouldn't be too worried about it. For me, it's completely normal. In 9 times out of 10, a gap will fill, whether that's to the upside or to the downside. So that's what I'm watching. Of course, people are saying, hang on a minute, you know, GameStop is now profitable. How does this happen? How can the price drop? Listen, there's obviously a lot of things going on. So we'll just, you know, take it for what it is. I'm just focusing on that gap fill. I always said that it probably would come. So yeah, nearly there, troops, nearly there. Then onwards to new pastures as far as I'm concerned. Banking wise, obviously, as I've said, First Republic has already gone. The next one I'm watching is Pacific West. They are looking in a perilous position. They have been down as low as $5, so there's still a bit of way to go before they hit that low. But you can see they've kind of been treading water, and the back end of last week and the start of this week, they've started to sell off again. So do keep an eye on that one if you're watching the banking stocks. Troops, that's about it for this week. I do hope you've enjoyed it. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. At the time of recording, we were on 986. Just 14 more to go to hit that first, well, not first major milestone. The first major milestone was getting 1 subscriber. But the next milestone is 1,000. Just 14 more to go. If you haven't done so already, and you do enjoy stock talk, and you do enjoy traveling, then do check out my other content from my van. Do consider hitting subscribe. Do consider giving me a thumbs up. With that being said, troops, as always, wherever you are in the world, do take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, troops.